What's going on, Mike John for the Pokemon Council, and we've got some brand new Pokemon Sun and Moon info to share with you guys. 40 Pokemon have been revealed, a brand new something is going to be happening in the Global Trade Center and the global stuff, and a new type of training for your Pokemon, plus a recap on the two already introduced Pokemon that were revealed in Coral. So let's go ahead and get started. And the first new Pokemon we're going to talk about is Bounsweet. Bounsweet is the first Pokemon to appear in ground type and has the ability Leaf Guard or Oblivious. In the trailer, of course, it is shown using Magical Leaf. Running away from other Pokemon, Bounsweet flees danger by skipping along the ground. Its bouncy movements don't convey to others that it's actually a desperate flight. No one ever comes to its aid. So yeah, it's a cute little Pokemon. Reminds me of Chirpy a little bit. And then we're going to be talking about Mudsdale. Mudsdale is a pure ground type Pokemon. It either has the own tempo or a new ability, Stamina. Stamina pretty much is the ability that when it's hit by an attack, its defense stat goes up by 1 stage. So a very interesting ability, pretty good for defensive Pokemon. So my guess is it's going to be a pretty defensive Pokemon, who really knows. But, you know, only time will tell when it comes to the stats this thing's going to have when the game comes out. Next Pokemon is the all-powerful Wimpod. Wimpod is a bug water type Pokemon, and it's really, really cool. I do love the design for Wimpod. It has a new ability, Wimp Out. Wimp Out pretty much when its HP drops below half in battle, run away or swap out for another Pokemon. So in essence, it's sort of a walking eject button. Be pretty cool, and I actually think it'd be a basic Pokemon to use, ability-wise, in my personal opinion. And the final brand new Pokemon is Comey, which is a pure fairy type, and I love the design for it, and I know a lot of people are going to be hating on, like, oh my god, that Clefia 2.0, oh my god, just like a ring full of flowers, but it suits the environment so much. It's Hawaii, and there's something like, you know, a ring full of flowers, you know, you can put in your head, you know, do little hulas with your little, like, little grass skirts and all that stuff. It suits it very, very well. It gains the ability Flower Veil or a brand new ability for Tri-Edge, which is basically priority for recovery moves. Tri-Edge, the Tri-Edge ability of this Pokemon restorative moves gain highest priority in battle, so it's prankster for recovery moves. And of course, we do have updates on the Pokemon that are leaked from Coral. First one is Beware. Yes, that's the English name, Beware. The puns are real, Nintendo. Puns are real. Of course, you know it's the ability Fluffy or Klutz. And we actually now know what the Fluffy ability does. The Fluffy ability halves the damage taken from attacks that make direct contact. But in return, it also doubles the damage taken from fire-type moves. So it's a double-edged sword, so pretty much sort of think of it as the dry skin ability that Pokemon like Toxicroak and Healers have. But I do like the pretty cool ability. In the trailer, you can see him as battling a Pangoro, which is cool. And of course, he's a normal fighting type. And I love the design for Beware. It looks cute as fuck, makes you want to hug it. It really does. And finally, for the Pokemon, is Mimikyu. It's the Disguise Pokemon, of course, goes Fairy. Oh no, only ability is Disguise. Mimikyu has a Disguise ability, a new ability that no Pokemon has ever before put to test. The Disguise ability allows it to escape damage from an enemy's attack just one time, and then its appearance changes. So yeah, it's pretty much all it is just like, hi, fake Pokemon here, attack me, I'm taking no damage, and now my Disguise fades. It's like sort of like a Focus Sash type of thing, you know, where it gets like a second chance in the battle, so it's actually really, really good against Pokemon that will be super effective against it. If it has any moves that can work against them. And I think it would be pretty nice as maybe a defensive monster, it's a ghost, so it may learn things like Will-O-Wisp. So I think it's going to be really, really cool. And I think this is going to be a really awesome mod to actually use personally. And it got a little info on the Mimikyu's appearance. Mimikyu's Pikachu-like appearance due to its Disguise ability. In order to resemble Pikachu, this Pokemon makes patterns that look like eye and mouth. that look like eyes and a mouth appear on a regular scrap of cloth. So it's actually really, really cool, and I do love design from Mimikyu. We're on to some really, really interesting stuff. On the Pokemon Global Link, you can now host your own battle competitions. Awesome, really good. Basically, now you can host your battle competition, you can battle with friends and stuff. Like, on the new PGL, you'll be able to compete in official online competitions as in the past, but now there's more. A new friendly competition feature has been constructed that will allow you to become a competition host yourself and host original competitions where you set the regulations. Friendly competitions allow you to hold competitions in 2 different styles. Group your friends and enjoy climactic battles. Pretty much, you just have a friendly competition with your friends, or you can host your own competition for everybody across the world to join it and enjoy. That's been really fun. This is something that online battles have needed for a while to keep that interest in Wi-Fi battles, because they're fun. But this allows people just to have some crazy shit going on. Like, hey, are your Pokemon now level 1? Yay! Hey, look! And like, hopefully you have options like, hey, make it an inverse battle, make it like a rotation battle. I think that would be really cool. Just for the different people in general, and you know, that way it mixes things up a little bit. So I'm quite excited for this new friendly battle competition stuff. And finally, we have Hyper Training. It maximizes the Pokemon power. Pretty much, Pokemon grow stronger by raising their levels and increasing their base stats. However, their power is still affected by the individual strengths and to each Pokemon. Now with Hyper Training, Pokemon that have grown to level 100 will be able to increase their individual strengths, which has never been possible before. With Hyper Training, you can increase the strength of a level 100 Pokemon you've been adventuring with. Pretty much, if you ever know once you get to level 100, you can no longer increase its stats, you can no longer increase its strengths. But Hyper Training, you can do this now. So if you get, let's say, the Water Trade, like the level 100 Pokemon that is decent, you know, has a good nature, but you know, it's sort of like lackluster, or definitely maxed out. You can max it out now, which is really nice. Hyper Training is done by Mr. Hyper, a man who loves to collect bottle caps. Yes, the bottle cap is the currency, because apparently we're in the realm of Fallout. I think it's hilarious. And the Makiana that you'll be able to get will be holding a bottle cap, so you can try out Hyper Training for yourself. So you pretty much get a free Hyper Training, and I feel like, you know, and I hope you can find bottle caps throughout the game. Just find random bottle caps. Maybe it's in a Pokemon that can hold a bottle cap. You know, I don't know how exactly these bottle caps are gonna work. Maybe you can get some freaking Nuka-Cola and get a freaking bottle cap out of that. Who really knows? But that's actually really cool. I do love Hyper Training, and all the Pokemon revealed are really nice. I love all the Pokemon that were revealed. So in the comment section below, out of the 4 Pokemon revealed, and I guess we can go with the 6 Pokemon, technically the other two were already, but pick up more info on, which of these is your favorite? I personally really love Beware. Like, I love my 2 favorites, Beware and the Mimikyu. Mimikyu gets to be so much fun to use, and Beware because it's just snuggly. I want to hug it. What are your thoughts on the new friendly competitions and the new Hyper Training? I like them both. They're really good. The friendly competition is going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to actually use it. Dear God, it's going to be really fun to actually do these little competitions. Anyway, give me your thoughts on all this in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, in the next Pokemon Sun and Moon info.